Hey Scorpios, thank you for tuning in to the channel. This is going to be your general reading for June 1st to the 15th, 2021. Just know that all messages may not resonate with all people, so just take what information is for you and leave the rest. You may want to also check your moon and rising signs if you don't get anything from this video, but we are going to be doing this again in the middle of June, so you can catch me there. Any information about Sage Company will be listed in the description box below. And with that said, Scorpio, let's go ahead and get into your readings. All right, Scorpio. Let me figure out the energies I'm getting surrounding the cards that are laying down. So I'm feeling like for some of my Scorpios, like you guys is on the quest for the truth. All right. Somebody is seeking the truth. And so therefore, you may be giving or approached, or somebody is going to come forward with this information. All right. It's like you're very determined to seek this out, to find out this information. Okay. And it could be surrounding something in regards to what you have, how much you have, what you have established, right? And in seeking this truth regarding this, somewhere down the line, there may have been some deception. There may have been some lies. There may have not been clarity surrounding this. You know what I'm saying? There's something about this just ain't right. And you're trying to figure out what is the truth about this? What is going on? It's like that you have these things, you have these opportunities, and you may be at a point in your life where you're pretty much stable, you're not hurting for anything or anything like that. But it may be something that you find out about. Something that you're going to find out is going to require your attention, to where you're going to have to make a decision about this. And this may be, within finding this, you may be pretty judgmental on yourself. You may be hard on yourself because of what's going on here. You may feel like you want to move away from this altogether to somewhere else. You may want to relocate, get to, just getting away from this whatsoever. But it's like this information is this news is going to come in, right, in regards to this. Like somebody's going to tell you, give you some feedback, some information into this, right? But all I know is for my Scorpios, whoever this is resonating with, you feel like somebody's not being honest about something. So let's get some clarifying cards and see if we can get a little bit more insight into what this may be. Okay. All right, Scorpio. So I'm feeling like you're going to find out the truth about something, that you're going to learn about what somebody really has. I feel like excuse the background. I feel like the dishonesty is, I feel like somebody around you is not telling the truth, like is not all the way truthful about what it is that they do have. They may be lying about all that they have. They may not have as much as they're saying that they have. And you're going to find that out. Because it's like the deception in the moon card, I have that confirmed. Then you have the sun in the moon, opposite polarities of each other. You know what I'm saying? But just saying that to say, this is not going to stop you from what you're doing. It's just that you're finding out that this person maybe is a total fraud. You know what I'm saying? They made you think that they were bigger than what they were, and they didn't have what they said that they have, and you're going to find that out. Somebody's going to tell you that, and you're going to look into it, and that's exactly what you're going to figure out. Now, I don't know if you partnered up with this person or not, but because of what's going on surrounding this situation, you're not too happy about it. You're not fulfilled, so therefore you're ready to move forward, okay? And that's the decision that you're having to make here. What you're going to do about it now. But I feel like, from whoever this is resonating with, I got to shed this old skin, and then I need to start anew. You know, like you definitely got to make this change to end something so you can get to going on something new. And because I feel like if you do not, you're going to feel like you're missing out on something. Like this person's lies and deceit is going to cause you to miss out on some other opportunities. Or maybe it's another opportunity with somebody else. I'm not for sure. And I feel like this is just one aspect of this. This is if someone in this situation, this may be in a relationship, and you found out the person is not who they said that they are. Okay, they didn't have what they said that they have, and you found out that through experience. You know, this person's always coming up short. They always asking for something. They always needing something they can't do for themselves. You know, and you found, light bulb went off and you figured it out. They clearly didn't have what they said they have. Now, if this is a job or a business, I feel like that you have to be especially a business person. I think you got to be careful here because you may be dealing with the fraud, and they may be selling you some sales points on what they can do for you or your company or your business, on how they can grow your money or something like that. But this person ain't who they say they are. This person can't do what they're saying that they can do. And so in that aspect, I feel like if this is you and you're a business owner, that this is kind of like a warning letting you know that whoever you dealing with ain't who they say they are. They don't have what they say they have. Either it's the skills or they really don't have the investment that they're saying that they have. Okay, so just watch out. Just be on high alert if you are dealing with these situations, because clearly they not telling the truth. And all this is saying is this person can affect all the things that you have. All right, because you're stable. You have, okay, and they know that, and they want some of that. Okay, so that's how I feel like it is in those two situations. Job wise, I feel like for you guys who are working, that you just like in constant conflict with your teammates, with your other with the other employees, because of what you have, and whoever this is focused on you on what you have, they trying to get you to miss out on these promotions and miss out on these other opportunities that that your company may have to offer for you to move forward. So they're doing what they can to kind of like dirty your name. That might not be the right wording, but clearly trying to set you up for failure, so you don't get to progress. You don't get to go after new opportunities or whatever. It's kind of like they want to get you rolled up so that if something new is coming up, or they know that something is coming up, you're not going to be able to put in for it, because you got to wait for that time on that write-up to fall off before you can move forward. I know that's not how some companies work, and you just might be tired of it, because I feel like for the Scorpios that are going through this, you're used to having what you have. You used to have an abundance of things. You used to live in a certain way, a certain lifestyle, and you're being held back from being able to continue to maintain this lifestyle, right? Only because of what these other people are trying to do or what they're doing. So I feel like you feel like that instead of keep bumping your head and being in conflict with these people, that you may just feel like it's time for something different, and it's time to just move on to something totally new, because you're not happy, you're not satisfied, this is no longer serving you, and you need to keep it moving. But just know that it's just the highlight that these co-workers and these people here on this job are telling lies on you, or about you, about your character, like I said, just trying to make you just look bad. And so somebody's listening, because it's halting your progress. Okay? So that's what I'm getting from that. But I feel like that if you move forward, and you secure something else, and do whatever it is that you have to do in any other situations, that you're going to be moving toward better opportunities, new things and new ways to show your talents and your skills. For some of you, you'll have more money coming in on that decision to move differently. And so I feel like right now you guys are really same cards right there, just new. Yeah, if you go forward, then it's stuff waiting for you over there. Okay, and your decision is, what do you want to do next? How you want to leave this situation, approach leaving this situation. So I feel like for majority of my Scorpios, this is where you are in a decision mode of having to figure out how you're going to move on, because you definitely want to, because you're no longer fulfilled where you are, relationship, business, or job. Okay, I'm gonna pull some more cards for my Scorpio. These cards is gonna be more into how you feel, how it may be affecting you, just on an emotional level, just tapping more into how you feel about this, for those of you who are going through it. Okay. All right. I had to go catch the card that flew across the room. So the first card that I pulled, I feel like, is you in your moment of assessing the situation, assessing everything that's a contributor to what you're going through, the environment, what you're going through now, what you went through in the past, and what you could look forward to in the future if you decide to move on. So I really feel like that this is your placement in this now, right? You going through strategizing, thinking about, in deep thought about this decision you're going to have to make, once you move on. I really feel like that this situation in which it is, it's a lot to carry. It's a burden. It weighs heavily on your shoulders, and you're weighing what it is physically doing to you, as well as you looking at all the people that are involved in this, how they're playing their part. You know what I'm saying? And you weighing all of this. But in the midst of all of that, you are carrying all of this too. You are carrying the weight of others on your shoulders as well. So this is too much for you. All right. That's going to be another factor in your decision. Okay. And then this last one, I just feel like it's telling you that regardless of what is going on, you have the key to unlock whatever it is that you decide to do in this situation. So you have the key to unlock these unlimited potentials, uh, unlimited opportunities, further future opportunities in front of you. You have the power to unlock what you need to go ahead and take advantage of those. Okay, this all lies in your hands. That's why you have this decision to make. Okay, it's all up to you. This is all this is saying. All right, but to know that you hold a key to whatever this is, and whatever you decide for your life. Okay. Okay, Scorpio, let's just keep it moving. All right. So within all of this, Spirit is wanting you to stand your ground. Be firm in the decision that you make. All right. If you're feeling like that everything that's going on is too much, the information you found out is too heavy, the way people are acting and what people are doing is just something that you just don't want to deal with any longer. Any decision that you make going forward, now that you're living through this and this is being acknowledged, right? Spirit is acknowledging that you're going through this. This was what messages and information was most important for it to be brought out for you to acknowledge and take a stance on, right? So just make sure that whatever you decide to do, that you stand your ground and stand firm in your decisions. Don't let nobody change what you are already about to change. Okay, it's totally up to you. This is about what's going to make you happy. This is what's going to bring in your sun, your happiness in your life. All right. Okay. Spirit said move on. I really feel like there's no repairing this, no mending, none of that. I feel like that you've taken on so much and you've been in this for a while. You know what I'm saying? It's just at the point where it is unbearable now. Okay. All right. The person's lies, the deceit, everything. It's like something that's no longer manageable and you got to get away from it. All right. Spirit is saying it is time to move on. Moving on is only going to get you to your new, better opportunities. This person is moving on, looking toward the light, because the darkness is behind them. This is what they're leaving behind, right? The lies, the deceit, the betrayal, all of that. Leaving that behind, walking through the light. Sixes are success, so you can get to your success. Sixes are also movement. And you already had that card about moving on to something. You had that before this card came out. So this is just Spirit's confirmation and validation that you need to move on. All right. But ultimately, it's your decision. Something you have to decide. All right. And that all of this that is going on is definitely including your heart chakra. It may be painful for you to come to the terms that you need to come to. It may be painful for you to make what decisions you have to make, because other people may be hurt in it. That is just you with your loving heart. That is just you operating in that. And then know that what you're doing it for the love of yourself. There's nothing that is going to go against your heart chakra to do something to take care of yourself. Lean on your heart chakra to make your decision. Lean on the love. Lean on those emotions that you're feeling, or where you are, where you're no longer fulfilled, where you feeling like you have to move on. That's because your heart is telling you, it's time. Okay. I'm not done with you, Scorpio. I got some more cards for you here. Whoa. You just don't want me to shuffle any of them. All right. All right. So the first card I pulled, it says women supporting women. And we're going to just go off of the energies here. So we're going to say people supporting people. It says together we can transcend our individual limitations. You can get further with more people helping you through this situation, and that's going forward, you can get further with help than you can doing it alone. That's all it's saying. All right. Creative power. Release your alchemical energy into the world. Right. So release your ability to create the magic that is involved in you being able to take what you have, learn from it, and move on. When you going forward, use all that creativity and all of that to assist you in the progress of whatever you do have new coming in. All right. That's all it's saying, that whatever you need is in you. You have it. It's in you. All right. And just don't forget that. And the last card is the unknown. Knowing the unknown. Well, it may be kind of scary to make these changes. Change is kind of scary for people. And we don't know what's in front of us, right? And so it's that unknown or not knowing that puts the fear and the doubt and all that into us, that makes us kind of hesitant when it's time to move forward, right? But just know that everything that we do going forward, I mean, you've been doing it. You know what I'm saying? You've been unknowingly stepping into where you need to be, being on them paths, listening to your callings. You know, it's all of it is unknown at first, and then you get to know it. Okay? When you start a new job, you don't know what to expect on this new job. I mean, you had a job description and what they told you the job was supposed to be like, but you don't really know until you get in it and start doing it. All right. So everything in front of us is unknown. All right. Well, forge ahead like a soldier and keep it moving, because there's nothing that's going to benefit you behind you. You're in the now, and right now this shit is not all that great, right? So look forward to what's in front of you, because it's better than where you are, and it's better than what you've been going through. Okay. All right. So I am on my final 3 cards that's going to conclude your reading, Scorpios. And again, I hope this resonated with some of you. All right. Okay. So the first card I'll pull is, what's your honest truth, right? What do you really believe is the perfect choice for you, right? And then move forward after you figure that out, okay? Truthfully, how do you feel? Truthfully, how has this been for you? Truthfully, you really know what to do. You just are not acknowledging what needs to be done so you can go ahead and be responsible for doing it. You know what I'm saying? But you got to be honest with yourself, okay? Again, you have that creative power. You are creator, fire. Use that passion to keep going forward into the new great things that you're destined to have, right? You still the creative. You still being, you know, this is still you and your magic that you can make whatever you want it is for your future. So roll with it. Roll with it. You have it. And then lastly, bravely market your magic, right? Know that you can create these things and know that you can create them to work in your benefit. Wave that wand and make things be what you want them to be. You have it to do that, okay? Don't let doubt and fear and the unknown and not knowing what to expect going forward scare you away from everything that is there, the opportunities that are there, okay? You have to walk in some things sometimes. And I mean, that's what we've been doing all of our life. We've been walking into our circumstances, walking into our situations, and then trying to figure it out as we there, okay? That's just life. So that's what I have for my Scorpios. I wish you the best of luck in all of your endeavors. Everything is going to be okay. You have a decision to make, but I really feel like a lot of my Scorpios are done. And you know what you're going to do, okay? So we're going to do this again the middle of June. If you want to support the channel, please like the video, comment if you want to, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. But I appreciate each and every last one of my Scorpios. So until the middle of June, I'll see you then.